Quit being lazy. Get off your ass and go do some work.
No! No!
Yes. So it sounds weird to you, but it's like I can literally feel my eyes like trying to find you,
Yeah,
and I have to like make a conscious effort to like look straight
I'm gonna I'm gonna practice. I want to see what you mean by closing my eyes for a
because it's like so sometimes like if I'm in a conversation with someone for a really long time
bit. Yeah.
and like we're not moving, my eyes will move like on their own because my
Yeah.
eyes know someone's there, but they're like, well, where is that person?
That's so weird.
So like even now, so like if you just like close your eyes for a long time,
Yeah.
it takes a long time. I don't know how long. I don't really know exactly like what the number is, but you'll feel your eyes all of a sudden start like moving a lot. Like they're like, wait, what's going on? Like,
Interesting. Because
yeah,
it's like I'm assuming because it's like a natural instinct, like it's like your survival mechanism.
yeah, exactly. It's just it's the way because so the way your basically all your senses, it's all perception. You don't actually like it's kind of hard to explain it, but it's like they all work together to perceive what the senses are.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so you're when you see something, you're technically not really seeing something. Your brain is just creating a perception, to the like light or whatever. And
Yeah.
but when you don't have that, but my brain wants to see because I used to see, it's trying to create that perception. So so it's looking for like the visual input, even though it's not coming in.
That's crazy. So do you see like because when I like do you see like how vivid are your visualizations? Because I can only imagine like your visualizations because I consider myself pretty good at visualizing things. But I
Yeah.
feel like if I couldn't see anything, like even just like a glimpse of light, I feel like my visualizations would just be like insane, kind of like a Inception. I don't even know.
Yeah, so yeah, I feel like my visualization is like it's definitely different because it's almost like there's no faces when I visualize people or like doing something.
Yeah,
So like even though I know what someone looks like, you can't visualize, or I can't visualize like facial reactions and stuff like that. I don't know if that makes sense.
so you can't
Like
visualize.
me visualizing you and me hiking, for example, I can like picture, what the road looks like, what the trees look like, and even though I could picture what your face looks like,
Yeah,
when I picture you, it's almost like you without a face, but like still talking to me and stuff like that.
to me
Um,
that's interesting though because the reason I find that part of you being blind interesting, like the visualization aspect, is because like I always tried to strengthen that, and I feel like you can only master it if you're blind. That's what I assume because you're
um,
completely you completely have no um,
yeah, I see what you're saying.
visual. Yeah,
Yeah,
so you like need to build that construct.
yeah, and it is kind of like the movie where remember the movie Inception, the part where they're like where he's doing it with the girl in the beginning and they're
Yeah,
like in Paris and it seems like the city is like rolling up.
yeah, yeah. Where it goes like on top of itself or something.
Yeah. So when I visualize stuff, it is kind of like that where it's like puzzle pieces where you put things together. where it's
Interesting.
like I visualize, like for example, walking. I don't know, walking somewhere that I walk.
Yeah.
I visualize like this is the first step, and it's like a picture of like what I think the place looks like, what I think the route is,
Yeah.
and then it's like, and then there's the next step, and it's almost like, yeah, it's kind of like puzzles,
Huh.
where it's like a little picture, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Sometimes there's this thing called you get like because you get like the negative effect of visualization is like hallucination. So there's this thing called Charles Bonnet syndrome where your brain again just wants to see something because it expects to see something. So then you're just like hallucinating.
Okay.
So at first it was really freaky because I didn't know about it. And like I'd be at the hospital, be like, oh shit, I could see. But then you're like, oh wait, no, I can't. Because it never makes sense, which is kind of like how like, oh, I'm
That,
hallucinating.
that's so trippy.
Yeah. Like one time I
Mm,
woke up and I could see like clear as day. And I was outside in it's kind of like the back of a shopping center. You know those like strip malls?
yeah.
And you know, like the back of them, it's always out of just like a driveway, like a really big thing. It's like a big driveway kind of thing where like trucks can pull up and
Yeah.
like that. But it's like I knew I was hallucinating because I know like I'm in my room, obviously, but I
Dude,
could
that's
see
crazy.
like outside. So yeah.